Ooh baby, oh God, you must be good and you know for so bad.
Ooh baby, oh God, you know for good so you know for so bad.
Ooh baby, oh God, you know for good so you know for so bad.
Ooh baby, oh God, you love me good.
Pretty girls are not so good in most cases. You love me good, there's nothing to negotiate.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another one of my videos. Here I'm showing you how to do this bomb ass cut crease. So if you want to learn how to do it, then just keep on watching. Duh. And as I've said before guys, the eyebrow tutorial is coming and it's going to be detailed, so don't worry about the products I use here because they'll all be in the new video. Okay, so here I'm just using the same product that I always use, which is my LA Girl Orange Corrector. And as you know, I'm just using this to cover my dark areas, especially under my eyes. And then I'm going to go right in with my foundation, which is the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation, and my #1 fave, and I am the color Deep 71. I am also going to use a concealer by Kat Von D, and I am the shade Deep 31 Warm. And as you can see, it pretty much blended right in with my foundation. So I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in my shade, which is Warm Honey. And to set it all in place, of course, I'm going to use my trusted Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And to contour, I'm using my new favorite brush by Morphe, and it is the Morphe M523 brush. And I'm also using the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. Alright, now on to the fun part, which are the eyes. And first, I'm going to start off with my Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to use the color Smarty Pants. And this color, I like to use it in my crease because it blends right in with my skin tone, so it just works perfectly as like my base color. Alright, so before we start cutting the crease, I'm going to go a little bit darker, and I'm going to go ahead and put Rebel on top of Smarty Pants. Okay, so to start cutting the crease, we're going to use the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to take the shade Zubu. to get that crisp look for the next shade that we're going to use, you just want to take your concealer or any base that you want to use to outline the cut crease, and then that's what we're going to do before we add the next shade. And the next shade that we're going to use, which is so poppin', is the Giza shade from the same palette, the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. And here I'm just going to pack the shade onto my lid, and I'm just going to put as much on there as, you know, I see fit. And I didn't mention this before, but you also want to make sure that you're blending for your life, just so the colors don't get carried away and everything just looks smooth and evenly and just flawless. And the eyeliner that I'm using is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Liquid Eyeliner. This eyeliner is so bomb, like I just can't explain how bomb it is. Now to outline my cut crease, I'm going to use one of my new favorite products, which is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and I'm going to use the color Midnight Cowboy. And then on top of my lid, I'm going to go in with the Distortion, and I'm going to put that all over that poppin' shade that I got going on. Now I'm just going to take my powder brush to dust away my setting powder, and I'm going to set my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Golden to, you know, make it all look flawless. Now I'm just taking the same shade that I put on top from the Masquerade Mini palette, and it was the color Zobo, I think that's how you pronounce it. And the next shade that I'm going to use for my inner corner is from the same palette, but it is the shade Bori. And the mascara that I'm using is by Maybelline, and it's called the Great Lash Waterproof Mascara. This mascara is so poppin', like if you're Barbie on a budget, then this mascara is for you, okay? And as the eyeliner that I'm using for my under eye, it's the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon in Milk. And the blush that I'm using, which I pretty much use all the time, is by NYX, and it is the shade Pinky. And for highlighter today, I'm just using the Jacqueline Highlighter Palette in Champagne Pop. And to set my face, I'm using one of the best setting sprays out there, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And I'm going to go ahead and place Champagne Pop in my inner tear ducts, down the bridge of my nose, on my cheeks of course, and on my upper lip so that lips can be popping, okay? And on my lips, I'm going to use the ColourPop liquid lipstick in my new favorite shade, Trap. And as you guys know, I can't go without my fake moles, so I just use a simple eyeliner to, put those in place. And this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.